I think the benefit of Mockingbird, it allows us as a community to work together. It gives our children and young people and carers wider opportunities.
So Mockingbird came about in Washington DC, whereby some foster carers felt unsupported, they felt that the young people were going wayward, and frankly they felt like they were going to throw the towel in. And it came about in 2008. So it came about in England in 2015, with Wigan actually submitting a business case in 2017, and we actually launched our first family group in 2018.
Being a hub carer means that I'm connected to 6 to 10 fostering families. It's my role to offer emotional and practical support, and that could be anything from a Friday night telephone call, a foster carer is having difficulties with a situation, or it could be a foster carer just wants to offload, we go out for coffees.
Mockingbird for us is about family. It's about family, it's about a community where people get together, have fun and make some real special memories for our young people, really. We love to make a difference and we feel like we do make a difference, don't we?
Providing support to other families to help them with their placements, so there's less likely a chance of those breaking down.
And to give them some of that placement stability into it, you know, so and they're seeing regular faces. You know, it's Wendy and Steve that they're seeing. It's not some strangers that they're seeing should there be an emergency or anything like that. They're used to us, and
it's just like being part of a normal family.
We now have children in family-based settings where they are cared for and nurtured within a family home. But alongside that, foster carers have got the support of the lead foster carer plus other foster carers within the Mockingbird family, and it's very much a family. And it always reminds me of the old saying, it takes a village to raise a child. When I was a child, the street that I lived in, there was me and my family. My grandma and granddad lived in the street, my auntie lived in the street. And if mum was going to work or dad was going to work, everybody helped each other. If something was going wrong, somebody had to go into hospital, somebody had an appointment at the doctor's, there was always another person on hand to take over the role of carer. And I feel that's how Mockingbird works for Wigan children.
We have recently had one of our families in a bit of crisis. We have a single carer who's got 3 young boys. And through some of the difficulties that the young boys have experienced over the last 12 months with court and things with mum and things like that, the family's been in a bit of a crisis, so we've stepped in. The boys know us very well. They come for tea regularly, don't they? So we've been having sleepovers once a week with the boys to give the carer a break, give us some downtime, give us some time to reflect on what's going on, and giving the boys some opportunities just to experience things a little bit differently, so it's not in the confinement of their own home. So they come to Wendy and Steve, they have a sleepover and we take them to school the morning after, so it's just so normal.
My game skills have improved.
So ultimately, by bringing everybody together, we have carers that feel less isolated, we have the children and young people building friendships and connections, and there's a real sense of belonging between everybody.
I just wish it was everywhere, to be honest. We've been foster carers for 16 years now, and for a lot of that period of time felt quite isolated really, because we both worked and things like that. But when Mockingbird came a couple of years ago and we joined the very first constellation, it opened up a whole new avenue of fostering for us. So we kind of refreshed and revitalised ourselves really, which is kind of why then we decided when Hub 2 came up that would apply for this sort of role.
Without Mockingbird, I don't think I would have got through these last 18 months.